Right now at 5:30, an exclusive interview with the CEO of the Port of Long Beach just hours before he's set to give his first State of the Port address. This all comes on the heels of a year full of challenges.
In fact, we covered many of them right here on NBC4. Our Keenan Willard joins us live from Long Beach with a message from the CEO. Keenan.
Yeah, Colleen, in a one-on-one you're only going to see here on NBC4, we talked to the new CEO about the challenges they faced here at the Port of Long Beach last year, from tariffs to a historic shipping container collapse. But through it all, the CEO tells me they've never had more success here at the Port of Long Beach, and they're hoping to continue that into 2026.
Today, NBC4 is taking you inside the Port of Long Beach. These massive ships and towering cranes power one of the biggest shipping sites on the planet, taking in $300 billion in goods every year and creating some 700,000 jobs across Southern California. Noel Hacegaba started as CEO of the port on New Year's Day, speaking exclusively with NBC4.
How have your first 2 weeks been?
It's been amazing. Very grateful and honored for this opportunity.
He served as the port's chief operating officer in 2025 when the Trump administration's tariffs hit Southern California hard. NBC4 reported in the first week of May last year, the ports of Long Beach and LA combined saw a 44% drop in incoming ships compared to the same week in 2024, with dozens of ships canceling their deliveries to Long Beach at the time due mostly to tariffs. Still, the CEO says Long Beach ended up taking in 9.9 million containers last year, an all-time high for the port.
How did you go from that to having a record year?
Tariffs certainly had their effect, but the other effect these tariffs had is that it incentivized all the shippers to advance their shipments. That's what we call front loading. So a lot of product came into the United States through our port ahead of season.
2025 also saw a historic accident at the Port of Long Beach when more than 60 containers fell from a cargo ship into the water. Hacegaba says it was a once-in-a-lifetime mishap, and he's grateful no one was hurt.
But did we examine what may have been the cause and how to prevent that going forward?
That incident is still under investigation, which is being led by the U.S. Coast Guard.
So what does the future look like here at the nation's second busiest seaport? Well, today the CEO tells me their plans are all about the environment and building up here even bigger.
Tomorrow at the State of the Port, I will be sharing a new, bold, and exciting vision for our port.
Hacegaba says by 2050, the port aims to double their annual intake to 20 million containers a year. They're planning to spend over $3 billion in the next decade on new infrastructure to get containers from ships to trains faster. Leaders also hope to make Long Beach the world's first zero-emissions port by making all of their equipment and incoming ships run on greener energy.
A lot of big changes to watch here from the Port of Long Beach in the years ahead. Now, that State of the Port's address is going to be tomorrow at noon. You can watch it on the Port of Long Beach's website. From Long Beach, Keenan Willard, NBC4 News.